Well, you posted the link, so that's a start.
Oh, yeah.
Riots, controversies, and some more riots.
Oh wait, and also I gotta talk about how fortunate my dark horse pick was.
What?
I didn't tell you you could listen to my audio computer.
That's crazy. Oh no, Prank is here. Prank is here, bro.
Oh no,
We're done.
prank. Oh no, oh no.
Here to kill us all. JK.
What the fuck? Hold
We haven't
on.
started yet.
Anyways, now we're gonna play the intro. Everyone just shut up until I tell you to speak.
Got it.
Wait, no, I need to. Okay.
Welcome to Brbl now, ladies and gentlemen. I am Orange. And then we have some special guests with us this time around. This is the part where you'll speak. Really?
I didn't get that.
Anyways, I have some special guests with us here. The Super Bowl runner-up who got to the Super Bowl in a controversial way.
I choked.
I can confirm Prank is in the VC, but just not speaking.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him.
Ah, shit. What the fuck is up with my...
You hear, how do you hear Prank speaking?
I hear Prank speaking.
I don't hear him.
Love it when
Right.
Discord
I think
plays.
Origin muted you.
I can't hear him.
I don't hear him.
I don't have him muted, or Robo doesn't have him.
Dude, I hear. Y'all
Just
hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear
Yeah. I can hear everyone.
you. He's speaking real quick.
Hello?
I
don't
hear
have
you,
him
Prank.
muted. I don't
I don't know
have him
about
muted.
everyone.
Hello?
Even rejoin.
I don't think I have him muted.
Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can hear Jared.
Oh yeah, I should also mention this is my first time talking here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
me.
no. It was great last time. I hear static.
This Prank.
Jared, turn off the fucking camera. I'm gonna leave and rejoin and refresh my Discord real quick.
I eliminated.
Fuck, I heard Frank.
Prank.
You also cheated. You cheated. You
I lied about that. I
Anyways,
lied
did
that
not
about.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So like
welcome to
you
BRBL.
lied about cheating for no reason. All right.
Yeah, let's talk about that
Ah,
later. Let's talk about when
crazy.
we talk about the NFC North. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah, let's get over the basics first. Let's just do introductions. I'm Orange. Is anyone gonna go?
I'm Jared,
I'll follow.
the fat guy.
Brbl.
For sports.
Frank is also here. He is our main guy of the show. I just do the behind the scenes shit. Anyways,
All right. My bad. I'm Prank. I had some technical difficulties at this point, but hello. I won the Super Bowl. I'm the greatest BRBL player of all time.
Sure, dude.
yep. And
Sure,
the
bud.
self-proclaimed greatest player of all time, Blackies caused some controversy
Um,
yesterday, which alone is a whole ass episode of this.
Honestly, yo, I'm also the leader of the BRBL protests. I was the one who organized it, and we got what we wanted. I'm gonna say this right now.
We did not get what we wanted.
We
It
didn't
was
get what-
actually
Yeah.
weird.
Just send out a disclaimer for anyone else.
All right, so what are we gonna talk about first? We're gonna talk about
Well, let's just talk
the
about
event
the
that happened yesterday.
let's talk about the 2 weeks leading up to yesterday that we missed because we
Let's talk about something else first, and then we can talk about that later.
All right, let's talk
Yeah.
about the major NFC North sell of season 25.
Oh boy.
Bro.
That
This
was
shit is
so funny.
yo. You
Right
you
off the
thought
bat.
you thought
Right.
there was selling, but nah. This is the most selling thing I've ever seen in my life, and I've been
First
in this
off,
shit for like 10, 20 seasons.
hey Prank,
That-
first off, let me say this. Cole, go kill yourself.
All right, now we got
What?
echoes. We're having several major difficulties because we started this shit like 2 minutes ago, and we're from the zero planning.
fucking
And
wing
we
it.
have one of our NFC teams in this call with us, so he
Ye-
can like give some insight as to how he himself sold. So
I did
let
not
me
sell, but yes.
sold.
I mean,
you
I
did
sold
you
at the,
you
be-
sold.
I sold at the beginning of the season. I sold at the beginning
And
of the
you
season, and
sold
then
at the end, bro. You sold at the
how
end.
did I sell going 7-1? Shut up, little boy.
Because we're gonna get to that at the end.
Hold on,
And
who
little boy is
is
crazy.
Is Jared?
Let me set the scene. It's week 11. The playoff picture for the NFC is very competitive. This is the most competitive it's been for seasons. It's the NFC North is basically all but one. At this point, the Vikings and Lions have lost like more games than the Bears. They like down a game to the Bears. All the Bears need to do is just win out week 12 and 13, and boom, they win the division. And while the Vikings and Lions are somewhat close, trying to get a wild card spot, we have the Packers, who they're trash. Because
What do you mean? What
they
do you
were
mean? I'm
trash.
6-5. Six
You
and
were
five is
6
not
and
bad.
5. You were 6 and 5, scoring 61, like averaging above 61 points, and you were still losing games. Because I don't know, bro. You
Unlucky.
that's
I'm
behavior.
unlucky.
That's more unlucky
You're-
than anything. So
That's unlucky, but like it's like me personally, that would not happen to me. I'm sorry. That would never happen to me. Therefore,
Whatever, little boy.
trash. Little boy
Don't-
is crazy as well. At least I'm little boy, not fat boy. Let's keep a buck right now.
Sure,
So-
but I could still crush you.
Well, come on.
And also, let's not talk about the girl you were trying to riz up earlier today.
Oh, okay. That's
so-
just crazy.
No. Let's talk about that. I want to hear about this. I wasn't on for that.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay. So allegedly, I come into chat and Jared's talking. Blackie is is talking to Jared about some 19-year-old girl. I'm like, damn, hold up, Jared rizzing up girls. I'm like, and Blackie tells me, nah, it's just a girl that Jared is very horny for. So then I have a full-on wave of disappointment as my nigga is not
What do you
horny.
expect, bro?
19-year-old.
You know what I look like. You know what I look like, little bro. You know what I look like. What
bro,
do you think?
Why you still saying little bro? Like we got over this. At least I'm not fat. Like let's get
Okay, but I could crush you with my thighs easily. So shut up.
you. That's mad gay. The fuck?
yo, chill,
Yeah,
Jared.
That's
Gay. Yeah, that's mad gay.
Yeah.
He's a gay nigga right now. Okay.
Anyways,
Hey, that's W inclusion though. We got 4 straight niggas and 1 gay nigga.
We got colored people.
All right.
We got gay man here on Twitter.
Exactly, bro. All right.
I mean,
So
yeah.
so now so really the Packers like in the hunt. They're not really in the wild card. The Vikings and Lions are. So all the Bears need to do heading to week 12 and 13 is not sell, just win their games. So now I'm going to proceed to tell you this is the start of the selling. Weeks 12 and 13, the scores of the Bears. This is what they scored. Week 12, they scored 51 and they lose to the Lions 53-51. Bro, damn, who's yelling? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who's
someone.
yelling in the background? Oh my god.
Someone.
Orange, what is happening?
My bad,
Oh
my
my
TV was
god.
still on.
Bruh. I thought it was your dad, bro. I thought he was gonna beat your ass. Like me
No,
personally, because
that would be his stepdad, I think.
not honestly, because I'm black, I have more like parental abuse, so I get to screaming low key. But anyway,
Family.
so
So
weeks 12. Weeks 12. Bears lose 51-53 to the Lions. Okay. That's a setback. Alright. That's okay. They just gotta win the week 13 game to like still be in the lead.
I would also
Then
like
they
to mention.
lose
I'd
what?
also like to mention week 12. I beat Cole 61-53 because he's a clown.
Nigga, we're not gotten to you yet. Shut the fuck up. You sold. Like you're not speaking. You're not speaking. Alright. Then the Bears, they also lose 53-61 to the Broncos. So now they've lost 2 straight games and they're now sitting at 9-4. Wait, 9-4. Like, wait, hold up. Like, yeah, wait, no, like 8 something. So now
I think that
they've lost 4 games. Now the Lions and now the Lions and Vikings, they each split week 12 and 13. So now they're all at 9-4 or like something 4. I forgot the actual number.
Vikings were, I think, were 10-3 going into week 14.
Yeah, they were
'Cause they-
10-3.
Bro, they should have won.
Oh
They
yeah,
should have won.
yeah. The Vikings were 10-3 heading into. Bro, fuck, I need more time to prepare this because I forgot. But
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah,
right now.
Yeah,
the
it was.
the Bears they lose. Yeah, so they're 9-4. Yeah, they're 9-4. The Lions are 9-4, and now the Vikings they were 10-3. So now the Vikings are now at the top. So now first off, that's a major sell by the Bears. All they need to do is win the next 2 games and boom, they won. They won because even though the Vikings lost one of the games, they were on par with the Bears, but they had a tiebreaker or something. But the Bears are above the Vikings. Now the Vikings are on top of the Bears, leading the division. So now you have, and now the Packers, they also won both of their games. So now they are So now they are also very close to being in the hunt for the playoffs. So now week 14 rolls around, and now, like the Bears, they're not like out of the playoffs entirely. Heading into week 14, like it's pretty bad. It looks horrific. Even the Packers like right below the Bears and the Lions. They're still in the wild card with the Vikings. So now week 14 rolls around, and I kid you not, this all happened. This all happened. This is all real. So first off, we have to start off. Someone scored like 101 points. Let's give the props to them. Because like that started
He's
off.
low key mid. He's very
Yeah,
mid.
it felt like it was you. Oh wait,
It was me. My bad, guys.
We prank.
So then, yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
submit.
save of all time.
So then, the the Lions submit.
No,
And
I submitted first. I submitted
Well,
first.
Jared,
They
we're
saw
gonna
I scored 61, and they knew they couldn't beat my score.
No, that's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what happened, bro. All right, that's not what happened whatsoever. All right, let's get to the actual story. My bad for the Packers trying to gaslight y'all.
I'm not gaslighting. You just mad.
So, bro, why would I be mad? It's not even my division. I don't fucking care. I'm just laughing at the fact that this all happened. So the Lions, they oh no, they see their schedule. So if they make the playoffs, they gotta base some Bills team. That's like 10 stars. So like, nah, I can't win that game. So they do a calculated move and decide to FFL their game against the Packers. And they're like, oh yeah, it's a calculated move heading into the playoffs. But then the issue is that by FFLing, my nigga eliminated himself. My nigga
because
got
I
eliminated
jumped
from
him.
the playoffs. Because then the Packers apparently they score. The Packers they submit their score, but before they do, they first say they cheated.
No, I
So
said I
then-
no.
Jared,
Here's the cheating thing. Let's say the cheating thing.
let me let Jared say it. He's gonna gas.
Okay, the reason I said I cheated is because I had saw Cole say he FFL because he rested all his starters and simmed it. So so he screwed me over. So I was mad.
Let me say that.
So I was mad and I was
then,
trying to make him lose the division. But he
All
already
right, so
lost the
then-
division.
okay, so now that's the story. So then the Lions lose, eliminate themselves. So then Prime, one of the assistants does playoff news, pings the Vikings saying, "Oh, they clinched a playoff berth. Not that they won the division, they clinched the playoff berth." My
Mhm.
nigga decides, "Oh, if I got pinged, Cole, the Viking, his coach, like, he thinks he has this rationale. He has this line of thinking. Oh, I got pinged in playoff news. That means I won the division." And doesn't read that Prime just said he just got into the playoffs. So then my nigga proceeds to rest off his starters and FFLs.
dude,
So now,
that is a sell.
now my nigga saw the division lead because he faces the Bears.
And he eliminated me from the playoffs.
And
Mhm.
because the Bears then won their game 59 to OL, he eliminated the Packers. Which by the way, wait, why'd you say you cheated? Why'd you do that?
I said I cheated because at the time it was all looking up that if I lost wait, what, how was it? Because for some reason if I sold to the Lions, he would have lost to the Lions in the division. Because that's how it was saw at the time.
But then like the Lions lost already, so like you said you cheated.
Because I wanted to try to find some stupid way to make it where the Lions beat me.
Oh yeah, okay. By the way, Jared has this thing where bro like wants to get really technical and like wants to like find like all the ways he could cheat something. Um, bro finds a lot of success with it in other leagues. Bro's trash in this league. Bro cannot find a single way to cheat. Like he can't
No,
get past.
like I have
Yeah.
good
Like,
records. It's just
can't
it's
get
never
past
good
it.
enough.
Never good enough. Yeah, sure. Like you
And
just sell.
good
Like,
Good
stop
enough's
selling.
a very big cliche.
Because like
So-
okay, the last 2 seasons I went 9-5. That and yeah, like that's not bad.
That's not bad, but like you need like at least 10 if you want to like confirm yourself to make the playoffs.
I know.
Not
Because
rely on
look
luck.
at it. Because look at this playoff picture. This is the Week 14 playoff picture. So like the story ends with now the Packers lose anyway because they got eliminated because the Vikings sold. So then now the playoff picture somehow the Bears who were like out of the playoffs by week at the end of week 13 somehow win the division. They win the division and now are solidifying the playoffs. So now and the playoff picture is very competitive with only one 9-5 team making it into the playoffs this season. Everybody else had above 10 wins or 10 or above wins. Or actually, wait, hold up. Everyone had 10 wins except for me. That's and so that essentially concludes the major NFC North Cell of season 25, where essentially one nigga who saw the division away got the division back in 1 week.
Yep.
This story will be told on for generations because this is just such an interesting story of selling where instead of just
when the Bears won it by default, I think is what you're trying to say. The Bears basically won it by default because Cole sold and didn't play.
Yeah, exactly. It's all interconnected almost. It's like wasn't that there was just 4 trash players. It was all one thing happened that led to another, led to another, led to another.
And Prank, I
That's
want to say
why-
this. Prank, I want to say this. If
What?
Cole didn't beat, if Duck would have lost to Cole, Duck would have missed the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
But
he's division winner, so that makes sense.
but
He would have been not.
because-
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
would have had in the tiebreaker situation, Duck would have been knocked out.
But
Because it
because
was
one
division
person,
But because Cole, decided to just sim ahead, thinking otherwise, he lost it and Duck won it instead.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Yeah, and then Cole somehow won it onto the NFC Championship game. I don't know how that happened.
yeah, that's a whole different story. But it's just that due to one person's a fear of a 10-star team that led to a ping of another team that led to the resting of their players from that team, them being an OL from that team eliminated another person from the other, eliminating another player from the playoffs entirely, led to the biggest side I've ever seen in my life. And this story, like whenever someone talks about, oh, I sold, tell them this story to explain to them how you did not sell. You messed up, but this is what selling is. And that is my piece. Thank you for listening.
Alright, I'm gonna use the NFC North
Alright.
here as a perfect transition for the top 3 lowlights of this week. Number 1, number 3 of the lowlights for this week for me, it's got to go to the entire AFC Championship game.
Bro.
Oh,
Oh my
yo,
god.
the riots were fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's not even including
Yeah.
the riots. The game as a whole. Because you got Robo scoring 30 something. Like he's breaking his own rule. Like that led to an entire siege show. And then we're gonna go to number 2, which I'm gonna put fucking yeah, sure you won the division, but you almost fucking sold it majorly.
Yeah.
And then the number 1 low light this week, Frank scoring so high he made a man retire.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
You made Mambo retire, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
He sold. Like you caused the man to quit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't mention Cole, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since he didn't submit in the NFC Championship, I've not heard from bro. I don't know where bro is, but bro has not been seen. Bro has
Cole?
been MIA. Cole has been MIA. He missed the protest. He missed everything. I don't know where bro is.
I don't think I had this back.
I would be
Yeah.
mad surprised if bro pulled a Chaggers and just died.
Damn.
I don't think he's going that far.
Especially after bro like had such a comeback season.
Like this
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised bro didn't like get coach of the year. I'm honestly surprised.
Because Cole's been mid for like the past decade, and then he just decided to say, "Oh, I'm going to come up this year, and I'm just going to win a lot of games and make it all the way to the NFC Championship game," and then he just dips. Makes no sense.
Nah, bro. I think bro actually died. I'm not gonna hold.
Bro,
Okay.
look, that would have been me, because I only got 37 in the AFC Championship. I don't know how.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I
that
wonder who's gonna. Bro, I wonder
Oh,
who's gonna
rough.
like talk about the riots, the BRBL BLM riots.
yeah.
Title of this stream. The riot.
That was something.
All right, so I mean, let's take turns. Like let's like talk about our point of view, not
Yeah.
our point of views. Yeah,
Earn talking about
Yeah.
it. There's so many views of it.
Well, let me just
Yeah,
say
I
this.
ju-
So, like, this entire thing started because I randomly thought, wait, didn't Blackies? Why did Blackies watch it? Are you not supposed to watch your phone stream and break? And besides, I'm not bored.
Orange, your mic is cutting out.
Hold on, sorry.
yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, so I believe this all started when I randomly said, wait, isn't Blackies not supposed to watch his fucking opponent play? And Frank didn't emphasize on it more, and then slowly derail into like a 2.5 hour thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was the only I think I was the only mod or staff in watching the stream, and so I saw Orange make that comment. I'm like, hold up, bro has a point, because I have been enforced of this rule very heavily. I think I've been banned 5 different times to not watch my opponent play.
Wait, 5.
So yeah, 5. That's why I was mad pissed. I was like, yo, hey, get your FFL. So I say, so then I start spamming. And in BRBL, if we see something outrageous, the chat is just full of spam. That's how we make our voices heard. That's how everything goes. And Blackies, the reason why I knew Blackies like knew he was fucked is because when you usually accuse Blackies of something, he has a comeback instantly being like, oh nah, that's not the rules, like it's fine. But like bro like paused. Bro never does that when he's being accused of cheating. Bro paused. And so that's what convinced me that we got him. So then I was full 100% into like the protest. I was like leading shit. I was like, I knew we got him. So,
Mhm.
so that was my point of view. Because then now the entire chat spamming. Most of the servers on is on the side of Blackies need to get the FFL. Because number one, low key he did break his own rule. Number two, it's also mad funny that Robo played the worst game I've ever seen in my life, and now somehow he's gonna make the Super Bowl. And thirdly, I'm gonna be honest, it was just mad funny. I was really just like going for jokes. It was just mad funny that we actually caught Blackies breaking a rule.
Yeah, that
Um,
was.
and yeah, that's really my point of view. Like we just fought and we fought, and for 2 hours it was just straight up copy and pasting, spamming chat.
Yeah.
And then I will say your mic is kind of cutting out. It's kind of hard to understand what you're saying.
Oh, sorry. Is this better? I'm talking straight into it.
it's better, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I want to go over to our special guests and I want them to talk about their experience and what happened.
All right. So me or Robo? Robo, you want to go first, or I can?
You can go first if you want.
All right. So the thing about this is there are so many points of view to what actually happened that I could spend like an entire hour going on about this, but obviously y'all don't want to hear that. So I'm just going to say it for mine. So how I think it started out was when Blackies just came in randomly and just started watching the game, and then Prank was the one who noticed it, and then it all escalated into a full-scale, basically civil war, where the entire server was basically turning against each other and picking one side depending on who they thought was right. And then after that, it just became a bunch of spams in chat, just saying that Blackies needed to get demoted or whatever they were. I can't remember everything. So then after that, my side on this was I sided with Prank because yes, Blackies did break his own rule. Let's just get that out of the way. It did happen. So Prank's side was the one who was right on this, in my opinion. And after that, a lot. Now one person who I want to talk about was Boom, because Boom actually just kind of came in there, and I don't know if he was neutral or not, but depending on if he was, his side was mostly on Blackie's side. But that was kind of shocking to me because normally Boom doesn't talk about that kind of stuff, just going based on what I've seen from him in college. And
Yeah.
wait, what?
No, I was agree. Yeah, I was surprised, bro came into VC and was like, "Hey, Blackies did nothing wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna hold."
Yeah, because I thought he would have sided with you. I thought he would have sided with you just based on it, but I didn't think he was like that hard on Blackies.
He was kind of in the middle.
Yeah, but I will. If I can add, like a lot of people who are on Blackie's side, one besides like Pyro, besides his dick, I must say I'm sorry for my language, but Blackie's Loki has dick rider stuff. Like Loki Pyro is dick riding him. I'm not gonna hold. Bunker, semi. I know he's not into gay shit, so I know he's not gonna say it, but he was semi. But so besides those two and maybe Bengo, everyone else was going off of the fact that it's just a dumb rule. So why will you punish Blackies? But that's not the discussion. Discussion is that bro broke his own dumb rule. But there was so much confusion that there was really nowhere to actively convince them otherwise. So at the end of the day, a lot of people were so oh, why we do punish Blackies anyway. But yeah, that's what I add.
Hey, Brink, I'm gonna say my point of view first before we go to the last great point of view, Brbl. When I was watching the whole thing chaos, I jumped in and started spamming and stuff. But once I really started to think about it, I started thinking about, did he even in the rule say that he should be FFL'd? I don't remember in the rule it saying there was a FFL or anything. I just remember it just said don't do it. So why FFL somebody for a rule that doesn't even tell you to FFL them? I mean, you were banned, but you brought back in the server and all that, so just kick Black out of the viewing of it. I don't understand why give a garbage team like the Chargers, who scored 37 in the AFC Championship game, a free Super Bowl just for that. It was stupid.
Yeah. Well, I do agree. The punishment was never stated. is that because my bro, because number one, there wasn't really any alternative punishment that would really work. People were talking about a rematch, but then that's like an entirely different circumstance. And now they
Yeah.
have like, and like that, while that might have worked, might have, it's still like, usually in BRBL, like you usually like, there's like the main like punishment for that type of like thing, like infringement, will usually just be FFL, because like you're like, it's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, that's like usually the main form of punishment we have. It's universal. It's like, oh, you do this, you FFL. Like you get over cap space, FFL. It's GG's.
Oh wait, I just remembered something about it. Black had said multiple times during it that he had already played beforehand, before the game was even played. He was just waiting to post. But you can't
That's the
play
thing
ahead.
though.
He
Yeah.
never posted. You're allowed to play ahead if you don't post your score. That's all right.
And then, but then when it comes to like other people, when it comes like in the SB, in the Super Bowl, like when someone already streamed their game and everyone saw them streaming their game, Blackers will usually ban the person from the server to make sure that there's no chance that they will ever look at the game. And which, because he never specified up to that point that it was SB, everyone, even staff, thought that it was just play it was for players entirely if someone would want to stream. Because even staff were like, yeah, like we all thought it was playoffs until bro decided to do it in playoffs and then decide, oh, he only met Super Bowl or Super Bowl
Well,
only.
I've watched my opponent in the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl because I never made the Super Bowl, but I've watched my opponent in the playoffs before.
Well, Jared, that's because we know you're gonna lose.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
just hadn't
no one,
played yet.
I mean, no one enforced the rule. That's why. But like
Yeah.
before,
Yeah, Blackers really only really usually enforces that rule. Because again, it wasn't even a written rule, bro. It was just an unspoken rule, which again, Blackers has an issue of doing, where bro makes up good rules, right? Even dumb rules, and then doesn't write them down. So then when someone
Well,
breaks them, it's like, oh yeah, it's a rule, you can't do it.
speaking of those type of rules, one of those rules would be the contract and roster thing. We have completely just forgotten about that.
I think no, not we haven't.
Uh,
Because Hybrid's not here to enforce it anymore.
yeah,
Nah,
because
but
Hybrid was the guy who all did it. So it's
yeah,
basically dead now.
I will say this year maybe we haven't enforced it. But I know Black is like, I think he got Robo and Prime like have one of them do it. I don't know if Robo's doing it, but
I think
Hmm.
Prime's the one that's doing it.
yeah, Prime. I think yeah, in Snapchat Prime asked if you could do it.
Uh,
Bro, I don't think I've ever put
Also,
my roster for my college teams in the college server.
hold up, I just want to say something real quick, bro. Prime is on my side in the spam, and bro's like, fuck Blackie, he a bitch. Then all of a sudden, when I get my job back, bro's like, oh, and I say, okay, I said the new playoff format, which is gonna be fire. So, like, Prime is like, actually, nah, I'm gonna do it because you got the motor, remember? And then bro's, and I don't know what, like, bro is so happy that I've got demoted and that he took my job. Like, Prime, relax, damn. I thought you would be kind of sad. I thought you'd be happy that I came back. Okay. I thought we were chill. Okay, damn. I just want to say that.
mhm.
All right.
Well, honestly, we should probably see Robo's point of view because he hasn't said it yet.
Yo, I wasn't playing. You're gonna be crazy.
This Robo, you there?
Robo.
Bad. Okay, so it was just like super crazy because I sold so hard in my game.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
37. I mean, like, that's just crazy.
Yeah. That's just not a good score. Yeah.
That's like a season 1 conference championship score.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Actually, Robo,
Yeah.
can you please talk about why that happened?
Bro, defense was like horrible. I'm telling you, it was like the worst I've ever played.
I
mean,
forgot. Did you throw an interception in that game or not? I forgot.
I didn't even throw any picks. Defense was so bad.
Yeah, I think your defense like what 30.
I mean, here's the thing though. Like, my defense wants to let my opponent score 51 in game, and I still scored 61. I
That
even got the pick. Yeah, I even
that
got the picture. Hey, let me just pull it up real quick. I don't know if Orange you want to display this for everyone, but like,
Alright, let me get Discord and make a new tab
you
for
would-
Streamlabs. Where you pulling
Mhm.
up on?
like, let me just post it in like segments real quick. But like, this shit happened, bro. The opponent scored 51, and I still somehow like salvaged a 61 in that game. So, um, so me personally, from what I saw, it was your routes. It was your offense. Your offense was really selling mad hard. Because when the defense is trash, you can still score 53. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you got a 5-star defense, like the minimum you should be scoring is 53. The minimum. Anything
Definitely.
below it's a bad game. It's a bad game. So I think it was because like this is the segment called pranks tip. Here's a prank tip. If your routes are trash, just throw the ball out of bounds. You
That
have
doesn't always work.
it sometimes it mostly works. Sometimes it might not, but like you
I
have
do.
like a bounce.
In my personal save, I always throw it out of bounds if it's a route that I need and I have like 10 seconds left.
Like yo, bro, like on God, like because like you have extra downs, and me personally, if you need extra downs to get the first down in a competitive league, that's you are beyond help. You are trash. You are trash.
Mhm.
But if you just like throw it out of bounds and use the audible sparingly, like what I like to do is just like if the play's trash, using one audible. If it's still trash, throw it out of bounds, and then like don't like maybe rinse and repeat that same process. Um,
Mhm.
but like yeah, like use situational awareness. Be like, okay, when do I need a go route? When do I need like a comeback? Um, but just like yeah, if the route is trash, like it's like a small ass square up the sideline, yo, just throw it out of bounds.
For me, if it's not like not a slant route, but if it's not like I forget what that's called. If it's not like a crossing route, or if it's not a slant, or if it's not a post or a streak, I typically just use an audible or throw it out of bounds because I'm terrible at
I,
slant
Right.
I need to start throwing it out now. That's gonna be my game plan now instead of just going shorts.
Also, in competitive leagues, never throw the ball up the middle unless you have a timeout and unless you get a bunch of yards after that. Like honestly, keep to the sidelines so that if you have the option to go out of bounds to save time. Slant routes through the middle only do that if it's like to the end zone.
Yeah.
Because it stops the clock anyway. But like anything else, like yeah, don't throw up the middle unless you absolutely have to. But again, if you even have to, like you are in a bad situation already. So if you're like if they're bad routes, just run out of bounds. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, did anyone talk about when we were talking about the riots? How Blackies was like the entire time just denying it and like trying to get help for him, just to keep on denying it until he found out that he had a bad game in the Super Bowl, and that was the only reason why he FFL'd.
Yeah, that was kind of slimy, bro. This is a little weird.
yeah, bro, like because from what I heard from staff, so first off, like Pyra, he said that if I got Bengal on our side, like he would switch over to us. So Bengal says he had Blackie's abuses power, but then it turns out bro was actually like a hidden dick rider. Bro was dick riding Blackies the whole time. He was saying DMs that it was just mad funny, and he was just like trying to be funny and stuff. So most of the staff, like they're like at first they're like, okay, let's just let this bro over. But then after like the 2 hour mark, they actually got very like scared, especially Bunker. So they're like, yo, bro, the entire league's gonna like hate you, like essentially if you don't like take this FFL. Because honestly, I wasn't gonna leave the league, but I was just gonna be extremely mad at bro. I was just been like, okay, yeah, bro is like actually corrupt. Um,
He should
so
have beat his ass in the Super Bowl if he won a forfeit loss.
Yeah.
yeah, if you want forfeit loss, I probably would. Actually,
Yeah,
not
I
because
didn't.
I had a bad game. I don't know why, but like my defense is not. Oh yeah, because my defense like lost my star defensive back. Cause hold up, how
Yes.
does this work? How does this work? Hold up, my team is light training throughout the playoffs because I can't prevent injuries. So like they're all 100% conditioning. It's fine. It's fine. Um, after the 1-on-1 game, low key, my team got very slow. They were very slow. Like usually you have to like be able to play the game a lot to tell, which is why I touch no grass low key.
Mhm.
I just knew that my team was going slower than it actually was.
Yeah,
Than
because
they were supposed to. Yeah, what?
sorry. Typically, if your players have low conditioning in game, they'll run a lot slower. I've noticed that over the years.
But then they were all 100% conditioning. Like I don't know why they were going a little bit slower.
They decided to be
So
fat. They ate McDonald's pre-game.
on God, like they score
Probably.
100. They
They
score
came over to
101
my
points,
house.
and they think they won the Super Bowl. They fucking fat asses. Like they got the Jared diet meal. I swear to God.
Yeah, they came over to my house and I had them eat with me.
On God, bro. After you lost like the fucking season, like you just fucking started binge eating, and they joined with you.
Yes.
So then it's the championship game. It's not my best game, honestly. I think I wish I would score like 62 maybe, but like
Yeah,
above 64. But then apparently my DB, who this is like training, like bro is at 100% conditioning. He gets injured for 3 games, and
Oh,
I exactly how I what
you
and like
probably
bro
conditioning
what
probably more 90 or 80,
huh?
but still,
What'd you say?
Steroids ain't working.
I was
On
gonna
God.
say he was probably like not at 100% conditioning because I mean conditioning goes down game by game, so probably more like 90 or so.
Nah, cause like when it's like light training, it just never goes down. And honestly, it almost never goes down.
Oh wait, you use light training?
Yeah, I use light training. Like
Oh,
that's why I use for playoffs to prevent injuries. Like, it was light training. And he was at
I've always
100%.
used
I just
normal.
knew. I just use normal training.
Yeah, in normal training, like you have to run the risk because like even normal training, like somehow your players get like BS injuries. Like I'm like, bro, how?
Yeah, but
So
if all of your players have maxed out already in terms of level ups, then like yeah, you can leave it on light because you don't need XP anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And like I usually just find like times where it's like, yeah, okay, now stop putting time put light to like prevent injury. And so he gets injured for 3 games. Bro was fine. Bro was happy. I don't know what bro was doing. And like he was like my star DB. Like bro was the only reason why I scored 101 points because he got 3 interceptions that game. So like and so now I'm like, bro, it was bad. Like, I was mad angry. But yeah. So I knew that Blackie scored 61. That like he's really good at doing that in the playoffs. I'm not gonna hold. I knew I was gonna lose because I only had the 4.5. But yeah, I also want to get back to what Robo was talking about his point of view, because Robo does have an interesting point of view. Robo, are you
Yeah.
there?
So I don't know. Like I'm not sure if that was like an actual rule or not. But I guess it was.
And talk about what you talked to Blackies for DMs. Okay, hold on. Why is Orange like mic cutting out and stuff?
What?
Dude,
Hold on,
no.
I'm waiting for my computer.
Bro.
Yeah, or your mic is kind of messed up.
Yeah, bro.
That's because I'm using the Bluetooth earbuds. I gotta go find the
Nah,
headset real
bro,
quick.
no. But Robo, you talked to Blackies for DMs, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
What was the conversation? What was the conversation?
Bro, he was just like, it was just really weird and kind of mad. He said it was like all this was funny at the same time too.
Shut up!
Like I could probably try to send a screenshot.
Yo, leaks. W leaks.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a sec.
Oh boy.
Just a little bit though, not a crazy amount.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
Falcons is gonna
Um,
be now.
this shit
it
went
might
off.
be might be right now.
Can I just say what my point of view on the Atlanta Falcons is?
Yeah.
Real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I think I should probably let y'all know Pickens in college was really, really good, and I know he's on a year 2 save, but I still think that the Falcons this year can be mid. But then in year 3, I expect him to like pick it up because I ran into him when I was in college for my one season in season 13. He is a really good player, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a fall off.
His problem is he can't win it in the big one.
That I heard about that. That bro,
Yeah,
is still
he
in
lost a lot
college.
of he lost a lot of natties.
Okay. Here's the thing. I actually have hope for him because honestly, all college players have been dookie. I'm not like sorry, Robo, but most college players have been dookie.
Yeah.
Some somewhat good, some somewhat good. But just like college, but like it's like the NFL. It's like the NFL draft. Like they come over here and then they dookie.
Row.
So row BS like
Yeah.
EA. So yeah, I have hope. I don't think bro's gonna go up to like where I was at. Like he's like 14-0, like 80s club, 75 club. I think that is while it's achievable, it's like very unlikely. So I think bro's gonna have success. I think bro's gonna like make the playoffs a lot, like 11-3, 10-4 records.
He may be the
Which in the NFC South you
What?
just say can't win the game, the big game though.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. If he can't win in college, he maybe will be able to win the NFL reverse psychology.
Yeah. Also,
That works.
the thing about college going to the NFL, if someone, I don't know who's going to do it first, but when it happens and one college player finally wins a Super Bowl, then like this whole thing about like the natty, you can't win, like college players can't win the NFL, that'll go away. Kind of like when the Jets won Super Bowl III over the Colts, using that analogy.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, though, I think a reason why college players aren't really good is because they have to go up against like vets who've been here for like 20 seasons plus. Because like still like a lot of like not a lot, not like everybody, but a good amount of like the good players that are still in this league have been here for 20 seasons plus. And so I don't know, maybe that's like psychological. We're like, oh, after about a lot extra time they win in here us and be that's in college. It's very like less time, and so honestly, I think college players are gonna start becoming better, almost as the veterans are deciding to retire, and that's why I want to like retire like by season 40. I know that's still a long while away. By season 40, because I need to low-key like show everybody that I'm better than Blackies by winning more AFC titles than him between me and him. So at 15 seasons is like a really good. Exactly, bro. Like y'all, like it's inevitable. I'm gonna win the division. It's inevitable. Like I'm not saying that's possible. It's inevitable.
Frank, did you go?
Huh?
Frank, did you go to the Chiefs? Is that your new team?
Yeah. I'm a new team. Yeah.
Yes, those division battles should be fun over like the next 5 years or so.
Yeah. Yo, the playoffs, bro. Like this.
Charlie.
AFC West
What?
is gonna be
Bro.
crazy. Bro, where did that come from?
General chat, Brbl.
What?
Oh.
Charlie, you're one of the main hosts of the show.
Bruh. Wait, what? In general?
Yeah, he posted a picture of his dog.
Fuck him
Bro.
and his dog. Get his bitch ass in here.
Jesus Christ, calm down, bud.
But yeah.
Well, I guess Frank, while we're on the subject of college, there's one thing I'm gonna say. When I was forced into college, I low-key was actually worse in college than I was in the NFL. Like it's like so much different, like the way it feels and stuff like that. Like it runs a little bit differently. Well, no, like I was actually garbage at college. I was garbage. Meanwhile, here I'm at least kind of mid to decent.
Wait, how? So okay. Is there anybody in college that's like maining 61s and stuff?
Let me go check. I probably it's been a while.
I was in college.
I mean, okay, hold on, because like I think college, like there isn't really anybody who's like dominant, because like by like the year 3 to 4 save, like you're already are primed to make it into the NFL if you're that good.
I'm checking.
I mean, there was people with year 12 saves in college.
Missouri was pretty good. Is pretty good. Pickens, who was Alabama, is also pretty good. San Jose State, they were run by Retro Scott. They're pretty good too.
Yeah, he had a year 12
college
save.
on the rise again?
No, college has been on the rise ever since it broke out.
I mean,
Because they have a lot of returning people.
Yeah, college
yeah,
is probably college is going to be past 50 teams next season.
Bless you, Finn. Ain't no fucking way.
Charlie joined. Oh, he lost. He lost.
You fucking cocksucker!
Whoa. Christ, calm down, bud.
I mean, low key, we can't have this show going on for more than an hour. We only have 10 more minutes, so let's get to our final
let's
segment.
let me do the segment I already asked Orange that I can do.
Okay.
Okay, well, last time I did my segment on Dark Horse, my Dark Horse pick, and well, we know how that turned out. The Lions decided to FFL against me to miss the playoffs. That actual clown of a human being sold my Dark Horse pick by FFLing.
Yeah.
And so this year, I have decided.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Nigga farted!
What was that?
He
Jesus.
farted!
Okay.
What was that,
Okay.
Charlie?
Jesus.
He farted!
What was that?
That's just crazy.
And let
that is
one
crazy.
rip.
Bro really took his mic, stuffed it up his ass, and farted!
Okay, calm down, guys.
No
Okay, well,
applause,
anyways.
he farted!
Funniest moment
That's
of the
so wrong, bro.
of either
Okay.
episode.
Well, let me finish this.
Go ahead, Derek. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. My Dark Horse pick for this season, I don't think much people are talking about. He might decide to FFL in the playoff again for no reason. He has left the Carolina Panthers and gone to the Indianapolis Colts, the team of poverty ran by Orange. It's going to be Midsum.
Midsum?
He's in a garbage division. The only person who's good in his division is R, who doesn't submit half the time. So there's no reason he should not win that division by a mile.
Wait, didn't R make the playoffs though?
Yeah, R.
No,
you mean the Panthers old coach? Him? He went to the
I
Colts?
don't know if R made the playoffs, but like Midsum still has not updated the standings.
R doesn't submit half the time though. Half the time he'll submit, half the time he didn't, because he used his late pass against me, and I should have won against him.
Yeah.
So R, like low-key, he has a life. I'm not so to applaud him for that. But yeah, in the playoffs, bro, he got unlucky. The Bills scored like 69 to 59. So yeah, but yeah, R is a good player. I actually
He just doesn't submit enough, in my opinion, for him to actually take down Midsum. Because Midsum went 10-4, but decided to FFL in the playoffs.
If R was active, he would be like actually like 13-1 or 12-2.
Yeah.
Like no joke.
Like if bro didn't touch grass, we'd all be fucked.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put a pause over there. Let's put a pause on that.
Charlie, I swear to fucking God.
Yo, nah, it's too late. Bros picked up the segment for today. GG's. You fucking bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Get lost.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bro, okay, I think
that's
that
the funniest moment of
today.
BRBL so far.
No. We gotta go over who we think is gonna win the Super Bowl next season. Like our very early prediction.
All right, yeah, let's give our predictions for just Super Bowl, or like can we go division by division if we think that's good?
Oh yeah, also I'm
just
staying here next season.
We don't have enough time for division though.
Robo announced it. He's staying.
Oh damn! Damn, bro, Robo.
Let's go.
Let's go, Robo.
Let's go, Robo. I bet, bro. Like,
I mean, you're about to finish
I'm not
third in
gonna
the
lie.
division, but okay.
Actually, nah. I'm okay. I'm on like year 2 save. Like, it's lucky gonna be. It's gonna be trash. I'm not gonna hold.
I still think you're gonna be decent.
Yeah, maybe. But we can't go over division. We just gotta go over our Super Bowl like winner.
Charlie, get the
No.
Charlie, leave. Charlie, don't come back.
All right. Now I kicked him out. No, I disconnected his ass. I'm on that timing, bro. All right, Atlanta. Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl season 26?
All right. So
Oh, nah, I
Bro,
got you. I got you.
Charlie, I
I got you,
swear.
bro. Nah, he's muted. I got you. I got you. All right, go.
Okay. All right. So next season in the NFC, without like Prank lording over everyone, hold on, let me just check standings real quick just to see. Yeah. So based on what I'm looking at, I think Duck's gonna have a good chance to win it. Bunker could have a bounce back season. Prime's not gonna be there anymore. So I think I'm gonna just go low key. I'm gonna go Duck to win in the NFC. I think he'll have a bounce back year.
Okay.
And then for an AFC champion, I think Charlie finally gets over the hump, and I think he's gonna win. In the Dolphins, it's gonna be Dolphins versus Bears. And then I actually think Charlie's gonna.
What do you think in the
Charlie's gonna,
championship?
Charlie's gonna get dominated.
Championship, that's like wait between Charlie and
Charlie and Duck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
who
Super
do
Bowl pick.
I
I think. Yeah, I think Charlie's gonna get it done next year. He's gonna win a second ring. He's gonna go out.
If I get it, then I can get like the free trial Madden 24 for.
Charlie's
Yeah.
gonna win.
Oh, out! All right. He ain't speaking no more. We only got like 5 more minutes. Okay, Orange, go.
All right, when in fucking doubt, and you don't know who to pick to win the Super Bowl, vote Blackies. That's what I've done for the past.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Get
Oh
off his
my
dick.
God.
Orange, come on now.
Okay, who do you think faces him? Who do you think faces him from the NFC?
I'm gonna go Bunker.
You know, Bunker. Okay, that's the safe pick. Okay.
I'd say
Yeah, the two
Bunker.
of
For me, it's gonna be either Bunker, Duck, or probably someone who's in their 4th year. Maybe Skullfire if he pops out, or Pyro stuff.
I think Skullfire's due for a breakout season next year.
Yo, okay, now I must say this. Yo, y'all are sleeping on one man. This man, between seasons 1 through 10, was one of the most electric players I've ever seen in my life. In fact, in my first playoff game in Brbl history, I scored 64, but I lost because this man scored 65. I'm thinking the Lions. I crossed.
Oh,
Make it to the
My dark horse pick from last year.
NFC.
Boomer
dark
bust
horse.
pick from Prank.
They make it to the
Dark
NFC. They win out the NFC. Make it to the championship at least. They win out. They win. They go to the Super Bowl. Out of the AFC, it's tough. I'm not gonna hold it. I mean, it all depends on what Blackies does. If Blackies is kind of dookie this year, I could very well see a Bengal make it over there. I can
Never doubt Blackies. That's kind of what I've come to learn.
You can't doubt him. He's always got like above 9 wins.
If you ever doubt Blackies, he'll win the Super Bowl. That's what I've learned.
Blackies is like here's how I think about him. He's like Aaron Rodgers. When he's good, when bro's chilling, he's really good. When bro's under stress, bro sells. And here's why I know this. Cause there was a stretch in time where I was owning my man. I had full ownership of bro during several playoff games. So it depends on what Blackie's like his wide receiver. Like as lucky he was having the trash wide receivers this one or two seasons ago. And so, honestly, I think Bengal might very well show up. I think maybe Baltimore has a comeback season finally.
Mhm.
I think Robo, he had a down year this year, like he told me, but I don't see him. Sorry, Robo, I just don't see you going back to the AFC Championship. I just don't know why.
Actually, Robo tied his career high in wins. He had 10 this year. That tied his career high.
Yeah, but I wasn't great in scoring. Like I wasn't explosive.
Yeah, honestly,
I can relate. I played 3 AFKs this year. Like my record was kind of inflated. I should have been 500.
I think I think
I should have had 8
I think
wins.
Charlie. I think I might go either Charlie. I think Charlie might be like my pick to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so I think it's
because Charlie regularly wins 12 games in the playoffs and mostly in the AFC Championship game. He just gets really unlucky.
Yeah.
But
also, bro has nerves. He told me about it. Bro gets nervous. I'm like, bro, why?
Yeah, my stomach sometimes turns when I play this game and the lights are the brightest. It's
well, now can I say my pick?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is most definitely going to be the most hot take, most controversial pick of all time. But in the AFC, the champion to go to the Super Bowl over Blackies will be Bengo, finally getting over that hump. And then he will face in a matchup between 2 OGs, one on a new team, Packers versus Eagles.
Yeah, oh
bro,
my
you're not going to the
God.
Super Bowl, Jared.
That is bad.
Pyra,
Jared.
wait, hold up. Pyro actually had a really good season. Hold up.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
went
think he's
10-4. That's good. So me versus Pyra, I feel like I can exercise my demons finally because I know how I scored through my 14 games. It was very damn good for me. I feel like I can get over that hump, face Bingo, and either get completely obliterated by Bingo, or I actually do it. But I'm gonna pick Bingo to beat me in the Super Bowl.
I don't
Are
know,
you
bro.
going to the Super
The
Bowl?
Lions.
I don't know, Jared. That's kind of a tall order.
I don't
Man,
know. I scored 62 points per game. So
I was doing like the NFC standings. Yo, I don't know. The Lions were just speaking to me this season. They had a lot of unlucky games. I just I just have a lot of hope on them.
I had
Yeah.
a lot of hope for the Lions last season, and then they just go 9-5, and then FFL versus me. So
But this is a Super Bowl winner in the Lions. Like he has been
I
proven.
know
this year.
what he can do. That's why I picked him for the
Quad is actually a very underrated player. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but he is in Charlie's league. He's been really really good. Like he was 10-0 this season.
Like Charlie's League. Oh yeah, nah, low key. That shit was. I was so inactive in that shit. I fucking left in midseason.
I just beat Charlie
Yeah.
in his own league in the wild card, so like it's garbage.
Yeah, I know, that was insane.
I have a ring in his league. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah, I have a ring in his league too.
And I've low key been forgetting to submit, so I have a bad record than what it should be.
And
Bro,
God,
I
that
got-
was me, bro.
I had 11 wins
never
in
reminds
GMB's
anyone.
league.
And now,
Yeah.
right now though,
GMB's
I'm going hard on like Skullfire's League because okay, that's a lot of potential on that.
I didn't know Skullfire had a league.
Yeah, also Skullfire, yo, Loki, maybe he might make it to the NFC like championship game versus the Lions, but
Like I said,
Right.
my breakout pick next year is Skullfire. He is my breakout pick next season.
Nice. But yeah.
alright,
But Frank,
Alright,
by the
so-
way, speaking of leagues that you are AFK in, come on, start submitting an RBFA. Like, show up.
I've been submitting. I only missed
Then-
one day.
Yeah, it
Then
was the
how
most
did you
important
lose
game.
in the playoffs? How did you
Oh,
lose?
yeah.
You didn't submit in the
I didn't-
playoffs.
Oh yeah, my bad. That was on me. That's on me.
Yeah,
And
come
then-
on, man.
Yeah.
And then AP was trying to like get me to submit player stats, even though I told him my players were trash. And like it took him 3 days to get those pictures. My bad.
Bro, I
Alright,
can't believe I
anybody in the
lost
Brbl
48 to
Olympics
40 to
right now?
AP.
Wait, also, I just want to say something. Like WRCL, like it's like a league, medium
WRL?
2-minute league. Yeah,
World Retro-
WRL. Yeah, World Retro League.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never
Bro.
liked it.
never liked it, bro. I joined like for season 16 as a rookie. I make it to the Super Bowl, I win it, and I decide to retire.
Wait, which
That
one?
shit,
Like
like,
the
was-
NRBL?
One and done.
No,
Literally
That's,
one.
that's the most
World
legendary
Retro
thing to do.
on God, because like first off, I was gonna stay longer, but they said there's no dynasty thing. So I'm like, okay, so I have to restart my save every season. So I'm like, okay,
Every
if I
season?
just
No.
that's-
Yeah, that's why I hated the league. I remember I joined it last year. I did not like it because I'm not restarting a new save every single year. That's stupid.
Yeah, so it's like okay, bet. So I just got and they're mid playoffs. So I'm like, okay, bet. Once I win the Super Bowl, I'm good. I'm gone. It's GG's. And I could have went undefeated too, because like that same day I missed like RBFA submit day. I missed like their submit day, and I saw my scores. Like I would have won like against all those 3 players that I didn't submit against, and one went 13-0 and won the Super Bowl, which would have been the greatest like rookie season they've ever had. I still have the greatest rookie season ever that they have up to this point because I won the Super Bowl. But yeah, legit, like they had like they announced it and stuff. So then like in like a media, I just started retire and then boom, like that's it. So yeah, and like I'm beefing with like the owner because like I said in BRBL that I don't like the league because there's no dynasty thing, and then bro guy took it way too personally in my opinion. So
What?
yeah, bro was like, bro went like that. I said that message and bro, during my interview when I won the Super Bowl, bro was like, oh yeah, by the way, why are you beefing with the owner? Because he said earlier today that prank is bad news. I'm like, wait, what? Like, bro, that was crazy. But yeah, it's 4:17. I think it's time to wrap up the show. Any lasting thoughts?
I'm gonna talk about why I'm gonna stay.
All right, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I gave this
Orange, what are you doing?
No, bro, bro.
Okay, so the reason why I stayed, I gave it some thought. Okay, like I thought about going back to college. I thought about switching teams in general, but I don't know. I think I'll just give it another go and see what I can do before Prank just goes try hard in this division.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
literally. Yeah, literally after this season, it's just gonna be me versus Black. You see who wins this division. Honestly, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robo.
I have no chance after that.
Yeah, Robo. Like this might be your last chance. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done after this because Blackies owns me every single year.
Yeah.
If I can't get
All right.
past, if I can't get past him, all right. Anybody else want to go?
Anyone else have any last thoughts?
No.
yeah, I just want to say this. Where most likely I'm gonna be retiring season 40. I think 18 seasons between like head to head
Dang.
me versus Blackies. It's gonna be really good, like the way to measure to see who was like really the best like player overall skill wise, and see who wins the most AFC titles. Um, and yeah, I humbly think that if the vets start retiring from BRBL, you're gonna see a lot more players from college succeed. Not because it's like less good players, but it's just because now like college players are like gonna be more like, okay, I can actually get good in this league. I can actually like invest time in this and actually see results.
Yeah,
Where
this is the farthest I've ever seen a league go on.
yeah,
And
this is like something, yeah.
indeed.
And we are extremely close to BRBO 1 year anniversary. The 1 year
Yeah.
anniversary where all
Yeah.
this started.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it this season, I think, or this season at like the beginning of next.
I think we've almost hit it. I think.
It's
Go.
October 16th. Today's September
It's
5th.
coming. It's definitely coming.
Yeah, it'll be the season.
I can actually
Yeah,
go check real quick.
Bro, we
that
should.
is-
Hold up. Let me know if you guys agree with me. We should do international games again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
we gotta start doing that. Like, I know this season we're gonna do it.
I
no,
wasn't here.
yeah, it was mad funny. Yo, like we just had international games, or like we had a game in North Korea, we had a game in Syria with a bunch of ISIS stuff happening. Yeah, yeah.
That
During season 10 to 20, we had a lot of interesting like story arcs because back then we were trying to like write our lore down before Pyro quit and decided not to do it. So we had like we had like terrorist storylines. I had one of my players kill 10 other players. I think I killed Robo's
crazy.
player. I killed one of Robo's players. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean not, but I just found the date that was made. September 16th.
Yeah, that's what I said. That'll be playoffs next season. Yeah, that'll be next season's playoffs when we hit it.
Mm-hmm.
The damn 1 year, bro. That is crazy, bro.
And to think that I was here when it started.
And you've been banned several times.
Well, there was only one major ban, so I've been kicked out of the server multiple times and joined back in to keep playing. But there was only one major ban.
But I think the reason why like this server's been like still continuing, while Bro has had very conflicting moments ever since it's happened. Blackie's like really the main reason why this league is staying up afloat. And like
Yeah,
it's
for
just
real.
like Bro is just like determined. Like while we complain and we'd be like, yo, bro, like, he L leader. Nah, he like when Bunker made this league, and like it was special. Like we all everyone saw the potential during the first few years, but then Bunker got inactive, so then Blackies took over, and bro's like just like work ethic and just like way of bro like always having like active people like and staff because
You
even then like
basically
back then like
you
back
basically
then
added an entertainment value.
yeah you
Yeah.
did that and yeah
Yeah.
because like
Because Bunker went back when he was like the majority owner. He was never like often active, and that's the reason why Blackie's, made the league what it is.
Yeah.
and also it was just like a perfect storm too because like the people during like those first few seasons were very entertaining. You had there was this guy, we don't talk about him a lot, but bro was a very sex addict. Bro talked about his fetishes all the time. And so then it was very hyped to see bro be like the 7th seed and then somehow win the Super Bowl. It
Oh
was
yeah.
very
Oh,
hype. It was very hyped to see Pyra, like who was Dookie the first 2 seasons, somehow make it to the playoffs, defeat Blackies, ending his undefeated stretch, and then win the Super Bowl. It was hype to see like teams who are not extremely really good, like go down like PD in the Super Bowl. Like shit was amazing because like you had a lot of dedicated players, and like we just like been on riding the momentum honestly.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, Blackies is like continued devotion, like dedication, and always like trying to find like new people to like better the server and make it more entertaining. Is like the reason why we're still like we're about 2 weeks, 1 week away from the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro,
You know
give
what?
his props, bro.
Motherfucker Blackie said I should have been Goofy of the Year.
Wait, bro, you?
Oh,
Wait,
when?
why?
No, Blackie should have definitely been Goofy of the Year after what
On
happened yesterday.
God, bro, like he should have. I don't know why. Like Pyro's dick sucking him again.
I think Pyre made the awards before that happened.
Yeah, but like, bro can't make a revision. Bro can be like, okay,
True.
never mind. There's someone else.
True.
Yeah, because Blackie's his goof topped anything that we saw this year by far.
Yeah,
He-
bro. The
He caused a
official
civil war. I don't think that's ever happened.
the official
No, it's
goofy will
happened a
be
few times.
the official
It's happened a
goofy
few
is
times.
technically the Panthers, but it will always be Blackies. Season 25, the people's goofy of the year was always gonna be Blackies.
No. You know what the Goofy of the Year should have been? It should have been the NFC North.
It should have been the NFC North, but like I can take Blackies. Honestly, there's so many goofies this year.
Yeah, and then he just does Midsum, who FFL'd in the playoffs because he's an idiot.
A lot more better offense than awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
I
is goofy, but like still.
I mean, well, I finished my thoughts. Yeah.
I'm doing my closing thoughts here. I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out and took a bit of a nap during the riot section, so
Bro.
Damn,
half the
bro,
conversations we had.
it's 4 p.m. How you this tired?
Bro, I didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m. Okay, and I didn't wake up till like.
School's
8 a.m.
tomorrow, bro.
My
You have to
dad
wake
takes
up
my
at
phone
4.
at like 11, so I have to go to bed early.
Oh, my bad, bro. That's
This
not
Same.
is BRBL
I
now.
heard you.
Here's the outro. Thank you for watching. It wasn't
Uh,
the same without Cowboy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just real quick.
it definitely
I
isn't.
want to give one last thought for me. For me personally, next season, I think I'm gonna go 11-3 win a playoff game. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.